guys, my name is Ivers and welcome to episode 1 of Can I Become the Richest Player in Minecraft? So there are going to be 3 goals for this series. Number 1, get a netherite throne. So look, I know that seems impossible, but we will do it, just give me time. Goal number 2, get a great pet. So I'm going to get a dog because that's the greatest pet of all time. And number 3, make this my forever world. Yes, because since I've become the richest, I want this world to last forever, of course. And a mini goal is to get a crazy town. So basically, a really big house and all those good stuff. But obviously, I'm going to start to break my first ever tree in this world, make ourselves a crafting table, and obviously get some stone tools. And I accidentally made a shovel. My bad. And there we go, guys. We already got our first tools in the series, which is obviously going to be a stone tools because, look, we're not rich yet. But we will have to get rich as the series goes on. Now, look, I know this is a bit unique. You've probably never seen a concept like this before. And you might be wondering, how will you become the richest player in Minecraft? Because who is the richest player in Minecraft? Well, to be honest, that's debatable who is the richest player in Minecraft. And I know he kind of ended his hardcore role, but I'm actually going to say it's SB737 because he's the guy who I know, well, I don't know him in real life. I just know, like, he's probably the guy who has the most stuff, and I want to become richer than him because he literally has everything in the game. Now, will I be able to do that in 100 days? Absolutely not. Will I be able to do that in 10,000 days? Probably. But obviously, we're going to start off slow getting this gold block. Okay, then I forgot that stone tools can't mine gold blocks, but that's completely fine. Now, my current goal is to find a village because I actually want to start off with just getting some hay bales, getting all those simple things. And ooh, if I had bones, we could actually hit one of our mini goals right now is get a dog. But we don't have the bones, so unfortunately, we're gonna have to leave that dog behind. But hey, maybe we'll meet him again someday. Probably not though. By the way, guys, this series is basically gonna go on for nearly forever because it is a forever world also. So I just want to point that out there. And let's go. This is a plains biome. Hang on. Or is this? Yes, perfect. Plains biome. This is a plains biome. Let's get actually some sugarcane because we want to make a sugarcane farm. Now, what are my goals for this episode specifically? Well, I want to obviously build our first house. I want to get our first iron. And potentially, if we can, get full iron armor by the end of the episode. And maybe, if we get lucky, get our first diamonds. Now, we can actually hit one of our goals right now is get a bit of iron. As there is a big ass cave. So we're actually going to go into that. However, I'm going to kill these sheep first just so we can make a bed. Because obviously beds, you know, we need them to sleep. Do I have wood? We actually need wood. Before we go into the cave, I want to get a bit of wood so we can get some pickaxes, obviously, just in case we get stuck. Look at that, we already made our first bed. I'm actually going to make an iron ingot because we got iron ingots for the ruined portal earlier. So actually, I'm going to take that. We could actually get some obsidian, but we don't have any diamond pickaxes, so that's not going to be quite efficient. However, we're going to get this coal down here. Now, I know I got a lot of leaf litter earlier. The reason I did that is because I was not too sure we're going to find coal and a big ass cave like this, so we can just use it as extra fuel. Now I'm actually gonna mine this iron here. This is actually a buttload of iron here. God damn, this is like an iron cave basically. Holy shit. Okay, we want to actually get down here and mine this, take advantage. Alright, let's make ourselves a little pathway, temporary pathway, obviously towards the iron. Here we go. Hang on, and plop, and we're here. We're at the iron. Guess what? It's only 2. That's kind of disappointing. However, not too disappointing enough that we're gonna leave the cave. So we're not leaving the cave. We're gonna mine this iron over here. Now we're already kick-starting the episode with getting iron. Pretty decent. That was only once. We have 7 iron. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Let's go down and see, is there more? And there is more. And there's a lot more actually. Hang on, this is a big cave. We could actually explore this cave. Now I know we're playing it a bit risky here, obviously there could be mobs around. However, I'm a pro Minecraft player, and since we're the richest player, we also want to be the most confident because we are basically like the Tony Stark of Minecraft. However, we don't have the billions or whatever, we have literally nothing, but that's okay. We start from nothing and we build up. Alright, we already got ourselves 16 iron. That is not too bad. I'm actually gonna get a bit of deep sea so we can make ourselves our first furnace. So like, I also want to smell a bit of food because we're low-key running low on hunger here. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna use the leaf litter because it's just the most efficient, isn't it? There we go. Alright, second furnace has been crafted. Let's now put in our food, which is pork chop. I'm gonna eat the raw mutton just so we can regenerate. I know it's only 1 heart, but you never know. Alright, let's keep on eating here, guys. Guys, we're gonna make ourselves a shield now, which is perfect. So just in case we encounter any mobs, and we can even make ourselves. I'm gonna make ourselves a chest plate because we do need some iron armor. Look at that. We're actually geared up already. We could use a sword, which is why there's more iron smelted. We're actually gonna make a pickaxe so we can mine some diamonds. Now, this is the very cave where we could actually get the diamonds because it's a big cave. Let's wear this helmet here because why not? It's just extra armor, honestly. Let's also make ourselves a sword because sword is necessary. And we'll see what other things we can make. So we already got ourselves iron sword, iron pickaxe, not doing too bad. And we have 6 iron left. So actually, it would be fantastic to get at least 1 extra iron. Oh no. Okay, I thought I could make that. I got too cocky. I'm gonna die. Guys. Okay, I did not die. There are zombies over there, and it's an enderman. We have to be careful, guys. We have to be careful. We do not want to play it risky. Well, I just did it risky, but who gives a fuck? Okay, that's exactly 1 more iron. So now we can make ourselves a, Whoa, okay, buddy. Who's coming over here? There's a spider. We do not like the sound of that. There's a spider over there. That's not nice. Alright, we just have to protect our base. Guys, protect our base. Okay, 5 iron. Alright guys, we got ourselves our first 7 iron. We're gonna be making ourselves a iron legging. And look at that, we actually have decent armor already. I'm actually gonna be breaking all this because we're gonna explore the cave further. And I think we're ready. We actually got decent armor already. So I'm actually gonna go, should I go over here get the iron? Because we do still need iron boots. That would be nice to have. And there's also a big area over here, hang on. Okay, we could have get ourselves some gold as well. That would be wonderful. So I'm actually going to collect that gold. So when we get the netherite, we can actually, make it into netherite. Because for some reason you need gold to make netherite in this game. Don't know why. Alright guys, I'm not going to lie. I think I'm going to explore this area of the cave here. Because this area of the cave looks more promising. I'm going to let that creeper explode so I don't have to fight him. And we're going to keep moving forward. So this is actually a huge cave. There definitely is at least diamonds in here. I'm not going to lie. If there's not diamonds in here, I will literally delete my channel. Yes. Alright, guys, this zombie just came out of nowhere. Hopefully I don't die here. I actually can't even get that iron. It's too far. Hello, creeper. Bye, creeper. Alright. We're doing pretty decent so far. I'm just going to let these creepers explode. You do not want beef with them. Because creepers are pretty tough to kill in this game. Especially without another armor. Alright, guys. Not gonna lie, there's a lot of mobs over here. So we're gonna kill all of them. Oh, bye-bye. Hello, skeleton. Oh, what a hit. Creeper, explode. Yes, creeper. Yes. Creeper came in clutch. Dead. There we go. Now we're cooking. Our first ever diamonds, guys. In the can we become the richest in Minecraft. So that is decent. Okay, we could be in trouble. Here. Dead. They're protecting the diamonds, of course. Okay. Not even too bad, not gonna lie. I mean, there's only 1 diamond. That's kind of shit. Okay, maybe there's like 2. Not even 2. Okay, that's just whatever. Okay, we got ourselves our first diamond. I'm actually happy with that. I'm not gonna lie. More diamonds. There we go. And there's 2. There's multiple. We need to kill this guy though. Bye-bye. Dead. Alright. Place torch. No! Get away. Fuck off. These diamonds are mine, sir. Bang. Dead. Let's go. Get the diamonds. Is there more? No, there's not more. That's kind of sad. That's kind of disappointing. Alright, we already got ourselves 3 diamonds, guys. 3 smackaroonies. Alright, let's let that creeper explode. Let's see what else is down here. Is there any more diamonds? that we could potentially mine. It's not looking likely, guys. Not looking likely. I mean, we could just keep on exploring, Okay. I actually feel like we're gonna get lost. But that's okay, we can just mine. Oh no! Okay, we have gotten ourselves into a pickle. Is that a skeleton on a spider? Okay, you're dead. Okay, damage, dead. Dead. There we go. That's what we're talking about now. Okay, let's make the play. Please be something good. Okay, there's literally nothing. There's nothing here. How is there nothing? Come on, man. Let there be something. Okay. Let's just keep exploring through here, I guess. I do not know where I am. A skeleton's gonna haunt me, I know. Of course you want to hit me. Okay, what is down here? There's nothing. There's literally fuck all. We're gonna probably have to get back up, I'm not gonna lie. Because we have other goals as well, like to make ourselves our first house. Alright guys, I'm just gonna cut to when I'm back up. Alright guys, I know I said I would cut when I'm back up the top, but we found even more diamonds. We got 2 more diamonds right over here, so I'm actually just mining them. And we're actually gonna get it back up. There's even 3 diamonds here, fucking hell. We are rich already, guys, we are rich already. Alright guys, after a long last, we finally made it to the top. Now, we have to find a village, which might take me a while, but I think we can do it. And obviously, we found 6 diamonds in that cave, by the way, remember? As you guys can see. Is that a village literally right there? I think I see a house. Yeah, that's a village. That's a village. We already found a village, guys. Alright, guys, this is the village. Not even that big. There's like 3 houses in this entire village. Wait, what? Okay, I guess we can work with that. I mean, it's not that bad. This might be the tiniest village I've ever seen. This village is so small. Oh my god. But it is a perfect spot. Because we don't need too many villagers, actually. So, I just finished landscaping, Leslie. Did you guys enjoy the montage? Anyway, we're gonna build our first house. So I think I'm gonna want to start off pretty simple. I'm just gonna mine some trees here. Obviously space it out. I think this house on top of the mountain will be pretty cool. Especially since we're on an island, guys. This is the place where I want to live. And look at the views. And we can build so much. On that island, I'm imaging a crazy tower. Yeah, that's what I'm imaging, guys. Now, to be honest, this is kind of bad. Like, I know it's flat, but like, still kind of hard to build around. Okay. Maybe I should do something. Ooh, I have an idea. I should do something like this, probably. Here we go. Bang. How long do I want it to be? 3 probably, right? Because then we can have 1 door. And then bang. Yeah, look at that. That's a decent foundation right there. Look at that. Absolutely scintillating. What am I on about? Anyway, now time to build the frame. So this frame is gonna be pretty simple. I'm obviously gonna have to pick up all that dirt. Alright guys, so I just got a decent amount of wood. So enjoy the montage of me building the frame. Alright guys, the frame has finally been completed. It's about to turn nighttime, so we're gonna place our bed. Now obviously we're gonna break in the morning, but that is day 2 completed, by the way, guys. So on the first episode, we've already went for 2 days. We're nearly done our first house. I think it's been a really productive episode. But guys, there's gonna be one last thing. I'm actually gonna make ourselves a quarry. Now, if you don't know what a quarry is, it's like this 3x3 thingy where you just have a really good chance of getting cobblestone. So that's what we're gonna do now. Now, this isn't exactly a quarry yet. I know that. But I just want to get a decent amount of cobblestone so we can finish our house. Wait, fucking hell. Cobblestone, there we go. Alright guys, now the quarry isn't perfect. However, we did get the cobblestone we do need. So, it's time to construct our house. Now, we do actually want to get a bit of sand. I actually forgot about that. However, that will be the last thing we do. Alright guys, let's actually do a nice little single window over there. And we can even do a little single window over here. Here, Yeah, and guys, I like doing little cozy houses like these, especially for starter houses. They really work well, and I think as we go on in the series, obviously we can upgrade it how much we want. This is just a very, very tiny starter house. Alright guys, now I got all the wood we need, so now we can actually do our floor, which is obviously going to be oak planks, because it just looks the best, to be honest. And look at that, guys, we're actually doing a lot of work to this house. We're obviously going to do the roof wood, because we could do a second floor in the future. Now guys, we won't be able to do like a crazy good roof in this video. Oh my god, I don't want a dirt roof, the hell. However, so the roof will be flat for now. However, in the next episode, we'll work on the roof a bit more. By the way, if you're wondering why in a series called Getting the Richest in Minecraft, we're trying to work on the house as well, it's because a rich player cannot have a shitty house, alright? If we're going to be rich, you're going to have a really good house. And we're already working steps to being rich by getting 6 diamonds. In the next episode, we will get more, do not worry. I have a lot of plans for this series. And obviously, this series will probably go on for a very, very long time, in my opinion. Now, I know I kind of abandoned the hardcore series. But that's kind of because I died around 50,000 times. And, like, it's kind of hard to play something that you don't enjoy, alright? But anyway, let's place the crafting table. I actually want to do something cool here. I'm going to do the crafting table in the wall. Because why not? It just looks sick. Like, look at that. It just looks sick. We can even do a furnace in the wall. Actually, that's probably the best thing to do. Okay, new plan. Okay? Look at this. And we're gonna do like trapdoors. And that actually looks sick, I'm not gonna lie. Wait, get trapdoors. Hang on. Let me cook, guys. Let me cook. Tell me that does not look sick. Like, that looks amazing. That actually looks really cool. I like that. I like that look. Alright. We're obviously gonna place the bed right here. Look at that. And we have a nice window looking at the ocean, just covered by trees right now. Do not worry, I will destroy the trees. And all we need is a door, obviously. Dude can't go without a door. That's not good. Get ourselves a door. Door. Bang. And now we just need windows. And that's our house complete. Actually, we do need storage, actually. So I'm going to make one chest. Don't worry, guys. Off camera, I will upgrade it. We're going to place the chest right here. All the good stuff getting put in the chest. Haha. Alright guys, we already got ourselves our first glass, so I'm just gonna glass pane over here and place all the glass. Look at that. We might need a bit more though to finish it off. But that's okay, fuck's sakes, I wasted one. Okay, whatever. That does not matter. Alright guys, we're about to finish the episode here. Let me just finish the last few steps. And guys, we have officially completed the first episode of Can I Become the Richest in Minecraft. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hit that sub button, hit that notification bell, and hit that like button. And I'll see y'all guys later on. Goodbye!